My name's Adam, and I'm an artist out of northern Wisconsin. Over the past month or two now, I've been secretly testing a very, very exciting tattoo machine. And this tattoo machine is called the Prime Pen. Because I am currently testing this tattoo machine before it is even out yet or before it's even announced, I have no clue what the price is. But I did team up with KINGPIN Tattoo Supplies, and I'll have a link to this tattoo machine down in the video description so you can check it out on their website and maybe pick one up for yourself. This is not just another tattoo machine. This is actually a collab with a whole bunch of different companies to bring you guys the best experience. This tattoo machine is actually pretty crazy. This is Prime Tattoo Supplies mixed with a critical battery with a little bit of Bishop sprinkled inside of it. You can only imagine the magic inside of this machine. And yes, you guys heard me correctly. This is a new Critical Connect battery right here. They made this battery specifically for the Prime Pen. It is brand new, and because it is a Critical Connect battery, there is a Critical Connect port on this, which means that we could use any previous Critical Connect batteries like this one, the V3 battery that came out on the Critical TOURQUE. There is a lot to this tattoo machine, and there's a lot to talk about. You can take this machine fully apart. You can access the inside of it. You can clean the drive bar, which is a big thing. Not all tattoo machines let you access the actual components on the inside. This machine, you can do that. There's a lot to get into with this tattoo machine, and it starts with this big box right here and doing the unboxing. So let's get into it. Let's go. All right, I'm very excited that I finally get to show all you guys this awesome tattoo machine. Now, first off, this is not my first time opening up this box, so some things might not be in the same place that I found it, but I tried my best to put everything back together like how I got it. Right away, we're going to notice Prime and Critical branding all over this box. Prime Supplies is high quality equipment sold by KINGPIN Tattoo Supplies. The main Prime equipment that you guys will be familiar with is their tattoo stencil paper and their awesome needles. And now they took the quality from their stencil paper and their needles, and they're bringing it here into this tattoo machine. And Critical Tattoo Supplies is the #1 power supply and battery supply company for tattoo machines. This box is both your carrying case for your tattoo machine and the packaging, so be nice to it when opening it. Removing this protective foam, we're going to see a whole bunch of goodies. Starting with all the accessories first, we're going to see that they come with some Prime Plus needle cartridges. I am very, very picky when it comes to needles, and taking apart these needles and actually using them in my tattoos, I have seen that these needles are very high quality looking and feeling. Next up, they include one Prime disposable grip for this tattoo machine. This tattoo machine will have disposable grips at launch. We will talk more about this one in just a minute. Up next, we got the Critical Universal Battery Dock. This is the standard 2 battery charging dock from Critical that is compatible with all the Critical Connect batteries. Included with the dock is a Critical branded power cable with charger block. Because this Type-C charger cable is Critical branded, it is actually my new favorite charging cable. Now we get to check out the brand new Critical Prime battery. This is a brand new battery that Critical specifically made for this tattoo machine. Opening the box right away, we will see this user guide. Pause the video if you care to read it. On the user guide, there is a QR code you can scan for additional information. Scanning the code takes you over to the KINGPIN Tattoo Supplies YouTube channel, where they show you how to maintenance your Prime tattoo machine. I was also the first one to comment on this video. Here is the new Prime Critical battery. It also comes with this handy little magnetic RCA adapter so you can plug it into any machine. Ooh, wow, amazing. Wow, ooh, ah, ooh. We'll talk more about this battery in just a second. Up next is the actual Prime Pen tattoo machine. This tattoo machine comes in 2 different stroke lengths. You can get it in the 3.5 stroke length, or you could get it in what I picked, the 4.2 stroke length. Opening up the box, we got another user guide. Pause the video and read it if you care. After all them awesome accessories, we have finally made it to the tattoo machine. Just kidding, a couple more accessories to go. We got some stickers, we got some lube, we got some O-rings, and we got this custom crazy little tool to take the tattoo machine apart. All right, now that's it for the accessories. Now let's get to the tattoo machine. The tattoo machine is very well balanced and it feels really good in your hands. This tattoo machine comes in 2 different stroke lengths, 3.5 stroke length and 4.2 stroke length. The 4 dots indicated on the body of the machine right here shows that this is the 4.2 stroke length version. If you got the 3.5 millimeter stroke version, your machine body right here will have 3 dots instead of 4. The battery interface is very straightforward. There's 3 buttons. One of the buttons is a power on and off button, and then there is a positive voltage button, a negative voltage button, and a display at the top. To turn your device on, hold the power button for 3 seconds. And then you can select your desired voltage by going up and down with the positive and negative buttons. Once you pick your voltage, you just tap the power button again to start your machine. This tattoo machine can go all the way down to 4.5 volts. And in return, this tattoo machine can go all the way up to 13 volts. 13 volts is very, very fast for this tattoo machine. On average, I'm running this tattoo machine around 7 volts and a little bit slower sometimes. While your tattoo machine is on, you could turn it into jumpstart mode, and the way you do that is that you just tap the power button and the negative voltage button at the same time. You'll know you're in jumpstart mode when you see the J icon indicated above the decimal point on your voltage meter. The nice thing about Prime tattoo machines using a Critical Connect battery on their machine is that you can use any previous Critical Connect battery on this machine. The Critical V3 battery that originally came out on the Critical TOURQUE, you can take that battery and it works perfectly on this machine. You can also use the big battery from Bishop or the small battery from the Bishop Power Wands, and that works fine on this machine as well. Now, one thing that they do not include that they could have included was the female end of the RCA port. I believe you could buy this RCA port off of the Bishop website, and as long as it works with the Critical Connect machine, it will work with this machine. So if for some reason you don't like the critical battery on this machine or any of the critical batteries, you can get an RCA port like this, and then you could run any RCA battery on this machine. Or you could run it wired if that's how you like it. The options are endless, but I prefer the original Prime battery just so I have the display on the top. The grip is a smooth spinning grip like a Bishop tattoo machine. It is not a click grip like an FK Irons tattoo machine. At launch with this tattoo machine, they are working on disposable grips. Your tattoo machine will come with one disposable grip and they feel really, really good. A disposable grip is obviously a grip you use one time to help the sanitation process and keeping your tattoo machine clean. A disposable grip also makes your setup and breakdown process a lot quicker. When measuring the grips, the stock aluminum grip comes in at 31.8 millimeters or 1.25 inches. And the disposable grip comes in slightly larger at 34 millimeters or 1.33 inches. Now we can take a look at the inside of the tattoo machine by opening it up using the small included tool. You simply stick the end of the tool into the end of the tattoo machine and it will give you leverage when twisting it open. After opening up the tattoo machine, your minds will be blown. They actually decided to go with a swash plate style design. This disc spins in an off-axis motion, turning sideways spinning momentum into forward, up and down, back and forth momentum. It then pushes into this transmission system that is in the front part of the motor housing that is comprised of a spring and an off-axis drive bar that is connected to 2 rails. That drive bar then pushes into the plunger on your tattoo needle cartridge, making your needle go back and forth. Very simple, very cool. Here's another close-up shot at the inside so you can kind of imagine how it all works. Bada boom, bada bing. The Prime Pen tattoo machine comes in at only 184 grams. In comparison, the Critical TOURQUE tattoo machine is a whopping 30 grams more. And if you're wondering what the Prime battery looks like on the Critical TOURQUE, here I present to you the TOURQUE Prime Critical Pen. Now, what are my final thoughts on the Prime Pen? So first off, I want to remind you guys that I am filming this way before the video is actually coming out. Right now, in my world, the tattoo machine hasn't even been announced or released or anything. So I have no clue what the price of this tattoo machine is currently while filming this. And when I talked to the team, when they sent me this tattoo machine, they said it's going to be advertised as an affordable tattoo machine that has like all the features and everything. Now to me, for this tattoo machine, what do I think it is worth? And I think this tattoo machine feels really, really good. It can do everything. It feels high quality. You get nice packaging and everything, and it has all the features inside of it that you would expect. Now, what would the affordable price point for me be? And I would set it between $500, which is very, very low. To me, like $500 is very affordable for this tattoo machine. If this tattoo machine is under $500, that is insane. And then I would say all the way up to $800. I think somewhere between those price points would be an amazing price point for this tattoo machine. I think they could sell the tattoo machine for around $1,000, but because they're going to be advertising it as an affordable tattoo machine, between $500 and $800 is what I think this machine is. Lucky enough for you guys could go down in the video description. You click on the KINGPIN Tattoo Supplies link that I'll have there to check out this tattoo machine, and you guys can see what the price is. If it's between $500 or $800, it's a killer deal. Now, there's a lot of things that I like about this tattoo machine. Let me start off by talking about the new battery on it. I like that the display for that battery is right on top like that. So it is easy to see when you are tattooing. So you are tattooing, you can just boom, just check the display like that. And a lot of you guys at home will be like, well, any display anywhere is easy to read. That is not true. Let me show you. So if I put on this, the V3 critical battery, the problem is, yeah, you can adjust your grip like this when you're tattooing, but you got to hold up here and you got to, you know, spin it like this. I don't like doing that. What I do is I actually hold the machine grip like this and I just turn it like this. The next thing I know, you know, the whole body's spinning with the display, and now the display is facing away from me. Like, I have my needle depth in the perfect spot. I don't want to have to adjust anything. I don't want to have to go up here and spin the battery facing me. So the issue I'm having is that the battery's facing away from me like this, and I'm constantly looking for the display on my battery. You do not have that issue when the display is on the top of your tattoo machine. It's a lot cleaner, a lot simpler to think about. You don't even have to think about the display when you're tattooing because it's just right there. Tattoo, boom, boom, boom. Look at the display, all good. This tattoo machine can do everything. And I got the 4.2 stroke length, and I wanted the longer stroke length just because I stick my needle out further. But even with the 4.2 stroke length, this tattoo machine is amazingly smooth. It is very good at doing smooth blends with color, and it's very, very good at doing black and gray shading. This tattoo machine also puts ink into the skin very efficiently. And what I mean by that is that I can run this tattoo. I normally run this tattoo machine around 6 volts to 6.5 volts, which is very low than I normally go. I normally am running machines at around 8 to 9 volts and stuff like that. So at lower voltages, I can put ink into the skin quicker, which means that the machine, you know, is taking less volts, which makes my battery last longer. It's very efficient. This is the best thing about this tattoo machine. You could take the battery off. You could use any critical connect battery on it. You could take the grip off, and they're going to probably come out with grips in the future, I would assume. I would like a bigger grip. That would be nice. They have disposable grips, and this one's a little bit bigger than this one, which is nice. So I'm actually going to be buying a whole bunch of disposable grips and rocking it on this tattoo machine. But this is the biggest thing to me. They made this part come apart. So you guys don't even need to use the tool. They have the nice fancy tool. You need to use this when you first get the tattoo machine, just because it's so tight for some reason. It like vacuum seals or something. So you need the tool to take that apart. But once you guys get it apart, it is pretty easy to do with your hands. So you could just unscrew it just like that, which is nice. After a long day of work and you got to take your tattoo machine apart to clean it, you can do it very easily. So you can access the swash plate. So if you have any issues where the swash plate breaks, it is very simple. There's an Allen key hole right in the side right there, and you guys could order new swash plates. I'm sure they will send you one if it breaks, and you guys could replace the transmission system if you have any issues. Now, the biggest thing with the transmission system is that you got to be careful, because if you tilt it sideways, it falls right out. So you guys just got to be careful with that. But it is a modular system, so they could potentially in the future come out with a transmission system that has like give to it and stuff. I could see them doing that. That'd be really cool. I think that they should just keep on that, keep doing things in a modular way, because this tattoo machine is good now, but I could see them adding lots of accessories and stuff to it in the future. Now, Adam, stop sucking this company off. All you're doing is saying nice things. You're not saying any negative things. I do not like that the tattoo machine has a beeping sound every time you start it and pause it. Listen. I don't like that. Honestly, that pausing and starting beeping sound does not bother me that much. What bothers me the most about it is that when the tattoo machine is about to die, when it has like 10 minutes left of battery life or something, it will start a beep. And it will beep once every about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. It will make a beeping sound. And while I was tattooing, my client made the joke, is your tattoo machine going to blow up? Is that a bomb or something? And I just had to explain that my tattoo machine was about to die and that I have to change the battery. But I wish that there was a way, and maybe there is a way. Maybe there is a way to turn off that beeping sound. I have not found it. I've clicked every button. I've done everything I could. I could not stop the beeping sound in this tattoo machine. What you can do is, if you had other critical connect batteries, obviously the beeping sound is in the battery. So if you have like one like this or something, that beep will not be in that. Now, I don't mind the beep telling me that the tattoo machine is about to die. I would just prefer one beep 5 minutes before the tattoo machine dies. Just beep one time telling me that I got 5 minutes left, and then I will know to change my battery. I don't need like a constant you know, like a car running out of gas and it's just dinging at you. I don't need that in my tattoo machine. And that's the biggest negative I could really say about this tattoo machine. The swash plate feels good in it. It's restoring my faith in swash plate machines, because there's a lot of, you know, stroke adjustable tattoo machines. Let me try to find one real quick. Stroke adjustable tattoo machines like this, where you twist them to adjust the stroke. All these type of tattoo machines have swash plates in them, and they all break because they become misaligned with the stroke that they're on and all that. You don't have that issue with the Prime pen, because it's one stroke length and it's very consistent and it's tuned very nicely. I guess one thing I could say about the swash plate is that it gives the tattoo machine like a different hum to it. You could hear like, if that makes any sense. You could hear the swash plate like going around, compared to like a direct drive tattoo machine. It's just, yeah. This one has a kind of a different hum to it. I don't know if that matters or anything. All right, that's about as much as I can say right now. I'm still testing the tattoo machine. I'm actually, this weekend, I'm going up to northern Wisconsin, up to Lake Superior. I'm going to be working a Legendary Waters Tattoo Expo. I'm going to be working that for 3 days. This is going to be my main tattoo machine for that expo. I'm going to be posting all the tattoos and stuff that I do with this tattoo machine over on my Instagram, Adam Darklord. Go follow me, check it out, and go check out KINGPIN Tattoo Supplies, link in the video description. I'm thinking about doing a video comparing the Prime machine to the TOURQUE machine compared to the Bishop Wand machine. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's get over 200 likes and let's get me to 10,000 subscribers. Everyone have a good day. Peace out. Bye-bye.